Yeah, the best. Yeah, I'll find the guy who done it for me, and
Yeah, he did a good job.
yeah, he was pretty good to be fair.
Do you remember how much the logo was?
Yeah, not much, like £7, so maybe like $10 or $12, something like that.
That's it for
And you
your
get
logo?
yeah, and you get it within like half an hour.
Oh yeah, let me definitely get him.
Hmm,
He did a good job.
exactly. Right. Wait to see. Can you see the live stream?
I can see. Share your screen, not just MetaTrader.
Yeah, I have done the stream. The screen. It
Oh,
should.
it doesn't show that you're messing around with Streamlabs or anything like that.
Oh no, that's okay. No, that's fine. I've got I got four screens, so
Okay, cool.
yeah.
So, yeah, I can see your screen.
Right, wicked. I think it's lagging a little bit, but it's definitely better than before.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's wait. Let's wait a few minutes and then get some people up.
You got the video?
What's that?
Any chance you could add the video on there so that it's a little bit more personable for him?
What you want me to? Oh, you mean your
For Zoom, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see if that works this time.
Let's see how
Oh
that
no,
is.
it's not working again.
Yeah, I think we're behind like 10 seconds. But it doesn't matter. It's not like it's like the live market and people are trading with us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think you're coming up. Can you see yourself on my screen though?
Yeah, I can see myself.
Yeah, you see, you're not coming up. There's definitely something that I need to change under settings, but I'd rather it just work.
I think you need to share the full window.
Oh no, I have done that. I actually did optimized like view or whatever. So
That's weird.
yeah, it is pretty weird. Right,
What?
how many viewers have we got?
I think we have like 10. But let's figure out what pair we're gonna do, and we'll do the whole random dates thing, and by then we should get some more. But let's
Okay.
see. What's up, guys?
Can't see the chat for some reason. Just make sure everything's working. Yeah, I'll pull up the date randomizer in 2 secs.
Tim C wants GJ, please.
Yeah, I think we'll do a GJ sim.
Yeah, I think we both know it best, but not enough to know exactly what's gonna happen.
Mhm. Yep.
What's up, Anthony? Paul? Tim? What's up, guys?
Everybody hear us okay?
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube stream right now on my iPad, and I could hear us pretty good. We're just behind like 5-10 seconds. That doesn't matter.
Wicked.
Kansas, wow.
Cool. Let's get a date up. Do it. So. What year do you want to do?
Um, what year? Let's go 2019.
Cool.
Unless you want to go 2020.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll just do 2019. Easier, innit?
Yeah.
Right. How's it going, Casey? Got one of the guys from the group coming in.
You get fun. Oh.
Yeah, I think it seems to be
Australia,
Oh,
wow.
nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it seems to be working a lot better, so that's good.
Yeah, it definitely, it looks great on YouTube.
Alright, wicked.
That's
Makes me
awesome.
feel better, because I was
Definitely.
pretty annoyed last time.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah, next thing we just got to work out how we can get your video up. But that's alright, so we've got some dates. I think we should let the YouTube choose some
Yeah, let them
dates.
choose.
We'll let the YouTube sort it out.
Sounds like a KT.
Don't know what that means. Does it mean a kite?
Kettle boil in the background. Oh yeah, it does. Is there something going on in the background of your, sounds like a kettle, like you're cooking tea or something.
No?
I keep hearing that whistle too, but whatever. It's not bad.
Let's try. Is that better? Let me know if that's better.
Nah, I still hear it. It's not even a big deal. Like I didn't notice it until he said something.
Oh.
All right, guys, real quick, what date do you want?
March. Someone said March. The 3rd of March? Should we go with the 3rd of March?
This 3rd of March. We do, yeah. Still 2019 March.
I don't know what that is. I don't know why it's making that noise.
That's all good.
Oh well. At least it's working. Okay, cool. So should we go with the 3rd of March? Just for...
Yeah.
So we can just get the ball rolling.
Absolutely.
Wicked. Okay. Let's go new sim. Oh man, it better have saved my template.
I'm sure it did.
Better have done. I think it saved everything.
GJ, what do we stick on?
Human if it hasn't. March.
Yeah, I remember when I first started trading and I first got HFX, it was, I tried backtesting all of GJ. So I went back to 2003.
Yeah, I did it's the same.
I'm like, oh, I'm going to backtest every single trade I possibly could have taken on GJ. And I was like, there is absolutely no point to that.
Yeah, I used to, when I first got the simulator, I would like skip candles just to see if I was like right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I would backtest that way, thinking that's the right way to backtest. And then one time, I think I like doubled the account. I was like, yep, definitely ready.
Yeah, there's multiple different errors you probably come across when you first start simming. For those of you guys that maybe just got HFX or you're thinking about getting it, actually there's a link in my bio if you guys want to get it, but that's on Instagram. But number one, you guys want to backtest in real time. You're going to get the true experience of what it's like to actually be in a trade. If you treat that demo account, that simulation account like a real account, really just act like it's a live market and you're trying to grow that account. You're not just taking trades just like, all right, I'm on a simulator. I could just take this and maybe rewind and delete the trade I just took if it was wrong. No, just treat this like your actual live account and you're trying to grow it and you're in these trades in live terms. So you're sitting here for 2-3 hours waiting for a trade. And once you're in the trade, you're waiting for that trade to set up and you're waiting to secure. You're not just like fast forwarding to see if you're right. That's not going to get you anywhere. And then second, this goes for HFX or if you're backtesting on TradingView, don't backtest past 2018. There's really no point. If anything, just pick a pair that you guys want to trade and go backtest all of 2019. That'll take you plenty of time.
Yeah, definitely. Did you want the 15-minute?
Yes, 15 and 5, especially on GJ.
Cool. It's a little bit slower than usual, but At least
I
it's
caught a couple trades on the 5 minute this week.
really
I think 2 or 3.
nice.
Starting to use it a lot more.
Yeah, I can't deal with the whole smaller time frames. I get way much more emotional with it. So
Yeah.
I just
It just, I'm not trading based off of it. Like, I'm not drawing my zones on the 5 minute. I'm just trying to see how the 15 minute is setting up while I'm in a trade. Like, what's going on with it? Is it starting to go bullish when I'm bearish right now? Is the 5 minute closing bullish? It's there's a lot of different things you could do with it. I don't use the 1 minute. I know like Ted does sometimes and Kerwin, but you don't really want that.
exactly.
Let me post this on my story too.
Cool. Right, cool. Hopefully it saves my template. Nope. See if it's in there.
It on my channel.
Oh, you're joking.
What's going on?
Didn't save my template. Because I said it wiped just before we
Oh,
went
yeah.
live.
I didn't get it.
No. Right, 2 secs. Bear with me.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to post this on my story.
I completely forgot about that.
YouTube. Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, just we'll do some questions or something. Like,
Is there anything you guys want to know?
Sort this out here. Man,
Are you
every
trying to
time I
fix the
do
city?
this, something goes wrong.
That's life, ain't it?
Yeah, man, just gotta keep going. Right, I don't even know where this is.
Enjoy.
Man, where is that gone? That's gotta be. How?
We got 24 people in here. Awesome. When to cut loss. Okay, so really depends on what pair you're trading and how the pair is setting up. But we're probably going to we're going to definitely occur a trade where we're in right now. We might have to cut a loss, so you'll be able to see it, live. Not really live, but live simulating. But you typically want to do it when a 15-minute candle or maybe even a 5-minute candle closes the opposite direction of what your bias is. But again, it's hard for me to explain because every setup is different, and I can't just explain that in words like how to cut your loss. Like you want to cut when you're not feeling comfortable with the trade, maybe cut 50% of it, or if you get in a trade that you shouldn't have been in, just cut the loss, just cut it, get out of it. You're gonna make that money back. But most of the time when you're cutting losses, it's managing a trade and you're closing half of it and letting the rest just run.
Yeah.
Does this software work on C? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, when it comes to, obviously you're saying how to cut losses perfectly. I suppose you can never cut the loss perfectly, but it's just about understanding that, when you're in a trade, you want the probabilities that you took the initial trade off needs to almost stay the same for that trade still be valid. So if there's things that occur that is reducing your probability, then that's where you have to decide whether you want to have the full amount of risk that you originally had on the trade still in the trade. So that's why we talk about, when a candle breaks the high or closes against you, it's because something has now happened that has significantly reduced the probability of your trade working out. So if you have in the back of your mind, has something happened that could potentially reduce my chances of winning this trade, that's going to help you. And if something hasn't happened, then maybe you can still stay in that trade as well.
Exactly. And just know, every time you guys are entering a trade, you're entering based on probability. You have no idea if that's going to play out, but you know there's a high probability that it will. And you know that when candles start forming the opposite direction, you're starting to lose the probability of your trade being right. So you want to reduce any kind of risk that you have as much as you can. Not too much, because it could very well go in your direction, but if candles are starting to close in the opposite direction, you got to cut the losses. Does this software work on CTrader? No, I don't believe it does. It does on MT4 and I think MT5. I'm not too sure. I trade live on MT5, but I keep MT4 on my computer just so that I can backtest with Stefanosfx. Mine may be going over a few trades you took with the 5-minute. Yeah, they're actually on in my journal, in my bio on Instagram. I actually took a couple this week using the 5-minute, so you'll be able to see that there. And also, I'm sure we'll be able to find one when we're backtesting here. What's good, everyone? What's up, man? Filmin.
Sorry, just
cool name.
Bear with me.
Filmin Elias. I like that. It's unique.
1,000.
What is your first 15-minute candle? Is you entry candle? Not too sure what you mean, man. Oh, instead of 10 pips, do you recommend for 1-to-1 or 1.5 R&R? You just need to win. Yeah. So again, that's another thing that really depends on the setup. So sometimes, or also the day in the session. Sometimes, I'll wait for price to reach 10 pips. Sometimes wait for price to reach 1-to-1. So maybe it's 15 pips, or maybe it's 6 to 8 pips. It's basically however comfortable I feel in that trade at that time, and that's how I trade. So what you
I'm trying to get
doing your settings?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this template, so I've had to re-download it off the internet, but it's not letting me drag it into the folder, so I'm having to go through the long process. Yeah. Now, basically, obviously, you obviously know, but literally just before we went live, fucking MetaTrader just completely crashed on me, and then it deleted all my account and everything. So I just was like, oh.
And this was right at the time we were supposed to go live, so we were kind of scrambling to do this for him.
I was just like, why has it got to happen again?
So for now, we'll just keep answering questions till he fixes that, and then we'll go live for you.
Oh man, is it letting me drag in? Oh, I think we've got it.
And then this live session will be posted on my channel and Harrison's.
Mm-hmm.
What main time frames do you use? So I start with if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me do the breakdowns, but I start with the weekly, and then I work my way down, adjusting my zones as I'm going down, and then I finally stop at the 30-minute, and I stop adjusting zones at the 30-minute. But I trade based on the 15 and the 5 sometimes when it comes to entries or maybe second entries or where I want to exit. I'm just looking at the 5-minute, but I am trading on the 15-minute, but I'm not adjusting zones on the 15-minute.
Well, hey, finally. Sorry about
there you
that.
Go.
And yeah, for me, main time frame that I use, pretty much all my entries, stop loss, zones are based off the 30 minute time frame. But same sort of thing. I just work my way down from like all the way from like the weekly, right down to the 30 minute, and then I'll just assess the zones, like that, pretty much.
Harrison, it's crazy. It's like fast on YouTube, but it's a little laggy on my end for Zoom.
Yeah, it is a little bit, but it's much better than the last time. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy with that. Last time
Get better every time.
Load.
We get better every time. So Anthony, if you're a trader and you've already kind of been in the entrepreneur world, and it's hard for me to say because when you ask me about books, most of the time I'm not going to give you like trading books. I'll give you like Rich Dad Poor Dad, things where you can really understand money and get that knowledge base up when it comes to that, because then you'll know what to do with your money once you start making it in trading. Like for instance, with me, I'm going to start taking my trading profits and putting that into real estate and building a portfolio in real estate. But when it comes to trading, I recommend just 2 books, Trading in the Zone and Naked Forex. And after that, I mean, there's a ton of books out there like Market Wizards and stuff like that, but you really want to start building a knowledge base so that you know what to do with your money once you're really profiting and doing well on this. Paul, Stefanos, do you use the 5 minutes to see what's going on inside the 15? Yes, I do. For example, if you have a bearish 15-minute, but the 5-minute is bullish, you see that wouldn't really throw me off that much. Like I said, I mainly just use the 5-minute to manage the trade that I'm already in, or to get like a quick entry or a second entry.
Right.
Because the strength of the 5-minute is very weak, but at the same time, it lets you know what's going on in that pair every 5 minutes. So it's pretty convenient for me. There's 3 5-minute candles in a 15-minute, so it's you really get a sense of where the pair is going in the short term. Absolutely.
How do you set up your goals for monthly, weekly, and daily goals, and how do you keep track of scheduling and stuff? Stefanos, you want to answer that one?
Sure. Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to answer it or not, but
No.
so I just like a journal on Trello that I use. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's on my bio, and I journal every single trade, every single detail about that trade. Now, on the side of that, what I do is I have a Google spreadsheet of my goal, what I want to make for that day. It's all in a formula where I put in a different formula in each cell, and it'll automatically populate what I want to. Are you taking a trade already?
No, I don't know what it is. It's not doing it. I'm spamming everything. It's just not doing anything. Oh, it better not do this again, otherwise I'm gonna send that guy. I'm gonna send that YouTuber an email and say it didn't work, mate.
Yeah. So anyway, so I have a Google spreadsheet of keeping track of my daily record, my weekly record, my monthly record, and my yearly record. And on the side of that column of the record, I have the percentage of what percentage I made for that day, week, month, year. And then to the side of that, the amount of money I made for the day, week, monthly, year. And then on the side of that, the pips. And then I keep track of what my record is during New York session, along with the pips I make in New York session. And then on the side of that, the Asian market, my record in the Asian market, along with the pips I made in the Asian market. And then I have a whole thing of, like a tally of the wins I make on each day in each session. So I should make a template for you guys and put that out somewhere. That definitely helps, because you want to treat this like a business if you want it to pay you like one.
Bro, I can't even lie. This is This is moving crazy.
What's going on?
It just doesn't want to do anything.
Where's the window for the simulator?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't want to come back. Oh, there we go.
Oh, just keep pressing it. Yeah.
No, not responding. Right. Please.
Alright.
Don't do
You ready
anything
for
again.
developing consistency with the win rate? Yeah. Kaivan, hope that's how you say it. Just what I said. You know, treat this thing like a business. You want to journal every single trade, and the more you journal, the more you're going to get a lot better at studying your trades and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's going to force you not to overtrade because you don't feel like journaling. Journaling is tedious. It's annoying. It gets a lot sometimes, unless you like really get in the zone, and you know it's kind of second nature for me, or second nature for me now. But you really want to journal a lot because it's going to force you not to overtrade, because then you're going to have to journal that trade. Also, just I really have to know what you're doing right now to see like why you aren't consistent yet. So if you want to shoot me a DM, oh, Kevin, I think we're sorry. I talked to so many people today. No, Kevin Elias. That's somebody different.
Bro, I don't even know. This thing's doing the same thing again.
I forget what it was doing last
I
time.
tested it the other day and it worked. See, it's letting me look. It's letting me change the thing fine,
Yeah.
and this just doesn't want to do anything.
Hit delete last real quick.
What's that?
Or no, go to market.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
even want to let
market.
me do that. Okay, now it wants to let me do that. Right.
Close last. Or close all. Or we'll take an 80-cent loss. Make that back.
Just wanted to actually. Right, has it done that? Okay. Let's see if it will
Oh,
stop.
Coleman. What's up, man? Yeah, we should do a Zoom today, man.
With it to Tim C. I can't just stick to say maximum of two trades and maybe 2 losses in a day and call it quits there. How do you get over a day like that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's also down to you as well. You know, you just gotta, if you take 2 losses, you just gotta close the charts and close your MetaTrader and just say no matter what happens now, I don't care. I'll take my 2 trades. Yeah.
The toughest part for newer traders is that 2-day loss will really hamper you for the next day, and you're not going to want to enter that next day. Even if you see a perfect setup that you like, you're not going to want to enter because you're afraid of taking a loss. Now you might be risking too much if that's the case, but you just want to give yourself 2 trades a day. It's like, all right, I have 2 setups that I can make work right now. And if they work, they work. If they don't, I'm done for the day. And that's it. And I know I'll make that back tomorrow. And that's just what you have to get over. You got to stay just cool, calm, collected. Don't let the market really hamper your psychology or anything like that, because it does with so many people.
Bro, I think we're going to have to just turn this one into a questions and answers. It's doing the exact same thing again, man.
What do you mean?
It's just not doing it. It's taking forever just to do anything I'm trying to click it to do.
Yeah, we might have to start just doing these on our own, and then we'll post the video on YouTube.
Yeah. I don't know why it's doing this. See, this is the thing. Like, I've got really good Wi-Fi. But
It's the computer.
yeah,
It's
this is what I
too
said.
much for the computer to handle.
Yeah, I've got an old computer. That's what I was saying. I want to get a new one, but it's just not viable right now.
Damn, look at this spread. Oh, it's Sunday?
Yeah, it's a Sunday. Yeah. But I'll just say as well, like if someone's if you're taking losses, and you're like in a position where you feel like you're feeling the need to make those losses back, I think that's partly because maybe, you know, how much money have you got in? I mean, if you're trading a demo and you take 2 losses, you're not even going to think about it because you didn't really lose anything. You just lost a trade. But if you've got money down and you're not even profitable, then you need to ask yourself, are you maybe, you know, getting a bit ahead of yourself, and potentially need to go a bit more back to the drawing board. That's what I would say, because I went through a stage of like losing quite a bit when I first started, and I just felt that I needed to maybe take a step back, start fresh, start again, but not putting money down and willing to lose it and mess up my psychology, but just get back to focusing on performance rather than trying to make back a loss, or you know, because if you're just focusing on the I could try that quick. I wanted to do this today, but
You try closing reopening software? Yeah, you could do that.
I'll try quick if it wants to do.
I don't know if that'll do anything.
It's not even letting me close it now. Yeah, this is just annoying. This doing this. Yeah, it's just coming up now that it's saying my stream is experiencing some problems.
Got 32 people in here. That's awesome.
33. Close and open again. Right, we'll close it and open it again and see if that works.
And again, if that doesn't work, we'll just we'll do this on our own, and then we'll post it on YouTube for you.
Yeah. Sorry about this, guys, again.
Yo, where are you guys from? Charlie, where are you from? Mario? Paul, you're from Kansas, I know that. Casey?
I think Casey's from Singapore, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, open your task manager, Harrison.
How's that? How'd you do that?
Go to start.
Oh, you mean down at the bottom? Close window.
Yeah. Just close any programs that you have open right now.
Right, yeah, just close it. Doesn't even want
India, wow.
Doesn't even want to let me do that. Isn't Forex in India illegal? So I hear that.
Illegal? What kind of government do you have over there?
Oh, I don't know.
Singapore, Manchester, Lisbon, Portugal, Argentina, Seattle, Florida here. Love it in Florida. I've been thinking about moving down there. Nice Republican governor. Spain, nice. Oh yeah, Control Alt Delete, Harrison.
Oh, that wants to turn everything off. What do I press start task manager?
Yeah, if it's in there. Jersey, what's up, Mario? I'm in Jersey, right in Long Branch. New York.
Yeah, it says not responding.
I'm in New York like every day. Kenya. That's awesome. I love seeing that. I love seeing that we're talking to people all over the world. Like even you, Harrison, you're in London.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it said it wasn't responding. Right, let's try one more time, and then
one more time,
if not,
Qatar.
guys, I am so sorry.
That's all good. Yeah, dude, I love seeing people all over the world. I think that's so cool. Like, I know that, you know, once I start traveling a lot and this whole mess of COVID's out of the way, I'll be able to come to some of these countries and meet up with some of you guys. Sydney, would love to go to Australia. Kenya, see, I can't wait to be able to go to Africa and just spend like 2 weeks out there, maybe South Africa, on some safari.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to do a safari.
Yeah, man. That shit is so cool.
Say a 30-minute candle closes bullish and you want it to look for an entry, and you look at the 5-minute and you see the last 5 minutes of the 30-minute close bearish. Would this concern you to take the entry? No, that wouldn't concern me.
Not at all. The 30-minute is way stronger than the 5. Say the 30-minute broke a major support, and you're thinking about taking a sell instead of waiting for it to retest, the 5-minute could just be retesting right there, and you could wait for the 5-minute to form a resistance before you take that sell. Sometimes a lot of people wait for the 30-minute, and it's not very rare, but it's a lot more rare on GJ for the 30-minute to make a retest. But you can catch a lot of retests on the 5-minute and just take that thing down.
Right,
so that's how I use the 5-minute.
Right, let's go. Let's see if this works. Hoping.
You already have the template, which is good.
Yeah, it seems to be working better, but I don't want to speak too soon. I'm going to be very pleased.
You might want to delete those charts that you already have.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to get some water.
Perfect. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I did test it on my own literally yesterday, and it was running fine. So yeah, it gets pretty annoying, but I don't know. It's not just sometimes not a lot I can do about it.
Good. You guys got any more questions? Just ask away. You guys are having trouble with trading? Love charts
A lot
open.
of charts open. If you have low memory, everything will be low. Yeah, I've just deleted them charts off. They were from the one we literally just done. Maybe should we see if it works if we just stick with, like, say the weekly to the 30-minute, or we probably need it.
Get rid of the weekly and keep the day.
Yeah, let's get rid of the weekly actually. Right.
And go 15.
We just add the 15. See if that makes any difference.
I don't know if it's the chart. I think it's
yeah,
more.
I don't think it is. I think it's got to be the computer, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely open the 5 because I think they want to see how we take entries on the 5.
Okay. Add that now. Right, I'm hoping this is gonna work better. I wonder as more people come on, does that automatically make? Oh, I don't know. Surely that wouldn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I don't think that's it either. Because that's more. It's more on the YouTube server. Raquel gets 3,000 every morning, and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's true. It's annoying because when I do like my simulations, usually it's as quick as anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon in the next few months I'll have a new computer system anyway, so by then I'll definitely be going. Definitely be jumping on some lives. Right, I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do is quickly see if this now works any better. And then if it does, I think we're good.
Now, if you could just hit this right here.
Oh yeah. And then I click it again.
Yeah.
This one, yeah. I like it.
What does LBN stand for? Is that London?
Where does it say that?
MZ. This guy's big with the acronyms.
Ooh, I'm not sure. I think it's working alright now. I think we're good.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I think we are good. It seems to be.
Yo, you know what I think the problem is with your stream? Instead of streaming the I think you're streaming the screen or something, and you're not streaming Zoom. I think that's why, because they can't see my my arrow.
No,
but it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll sort that out. Maybe there's
next time.
Yeah, we'll look into that. But for right now, let's start off by breaking down the daily time frame on GDP JPY. So if you don't mind me just starting off, I suppose makes sense. So if we look at the previous 2 days here on GDP JPY, it looks like we had a couple of days of like weak bullish closes. So now when we look left, we're probably maybe coming up to some form of issue area, which we can see here that we were approaching this. Oh, it's even changed my.
It doesn't matter.
Fuck it, we'll go blue. Yeah, so it looks like we're approaching this, this daily resistance area to the left hand side. So I would say potentially we could see maybe some form of resistance formed, maybe a retracement, because we have been pretty bullish and we haven't kind of come down, created any support at this previous area. I think the blue looks awful. Let me see if I can.
What's up, Shane? Actually, Harrison, if you want to fast forward to, you want to go Monday, New York?
Yeah, we'll just skip straight into the Monday, New York.
Yeah. Make sure you fix. Yeah, there you go.
Just do it by the hour.
Sometimes I'll fast forward like that and it sounds like a weekly. And I'll miss the whole time. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, Shane.
Yeah, this Asian did nothing.
That's why we don't trade on Sundays.
It's weird that last Sunday there was actually a fair move on GJ.
What's up?
I said last Sunday there was a fair move on GJ.
Yeah, I'll only take a trade on Sunday. I'll lower my risk to like 1%, and it's got to be a perfect setup.
Right.
The market is setting up on Sunday, so we have no idea what it's going to do.
Okay, so looking back at the daily, so we're at this area. So we're coming into pre-New York now. So looking at the 4-hour time frame, we are at this resistance area at the top, and at the same time we have this support within this. So we're in this 4-hour range at the moment. Oh yeah. Yeah, you just do the arrow and I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so we're consolidating here within the 4-hour time frame. So we're probably going to want to see some form of breakout of that on the smaller time frames. We do have clean candles coming back down to retest this support. Let me just scale to fix this.
Tim, 2%.
So when we look left, yeah, so we're reacting to this previous consolidation here on the 4-hour, but we kind of have clean candles coming up to this next area here, so I'll just move back and mark that out. Yeah, so looking on, yeah, so looking on the 4-hour, we do have some clean candles as well coming up to this next area up over here, so we can go ahead and mark that out. So now we do have our, on the higher time frames, our tradable ranges. So we're looking at like a 70 pip range.
It's nice range.
And then below support we have like a 60 pip range. So that looks pretty good. Moving on.
Could you do me a favor and move the box to the like lower left corner? Awesome. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, it looks like we're just in a nasty range right now on the 1 hour.
This looks really bad on the 1 hour time frame. So we kind of, we have this area here that looks like we're kind of tapped into already. And then it looks like we're trying to maybe generate some liquidity from this resistance area too. So we're definitely stuck within this range. So based on the hour time frame, I mean, we do have this clean candle coming up to this next area. If we can break above this minor resistance, and then we look left, and this is that gap down from the Asian session on Sunday, which would mean that we could potentially come down and retest this support here. So if we just copy this over to the 30-minute, and we'll look to neaten this up.
Yeah, I would honestly just stay out of this right here.
Yeah, this looks pretty bad.
Even if we break that support, it's just nasty price action.
What is your normal risk on a trade? My normal risk is, I'd say I risk 2% if it's Tuesday to Thursday, and then if it's like Sunday, Monday, or Friday, typically 1%. But usually I wouldn't take it unless it was a nice setup anyway. So yeah, it's a bit more variable, I suppose. And as well, you don't have to have a standardized 2% risk. If I think that this is probably a little bit more of a riskier trade, I'd probably like to reduce the risk anyway, even if it was a Wednesday New York session. So should we get this started? I'll speed it up so we can just try and get through this. In fact, while we're ranging, let's skip a couple of candles, because right now, so we tried to come down, wicked into this area, closed in the range. Ooh, missed it. Look on the 15-minute. Yeah, it was not really any confirmation on the 15-minute. Looking on the
again, it's nasty price action to the left. So in that case, that's where I would want to wait for a retest.
Yeah, I think we could maybe get a sell if we get like a resistance formed at this area to continue moving down. So we'll just keep the candle moving now at this point. Yeah, these candles look nasty.
Let me see the 4 hour again.
Yeah, see, 4 hours still got room to come down to this support, but once it breaks this support, I suppose this is that 1 hour support, and then that's where the 4 hour has this clean move, coming down to this area, which looks like
I want price to break this support right over here.
Talking about this support here.
Yeah,
just any close below this area would be nice.
It looks like it's starting to stall off on the bullish run that it had. This is March 2019.
Yeah, if this was a better range, the sell would have been nice here, but like there just was not enough range to take a sell because of this support here.
How many pips from here? No, it can't move the screen. Hold on.
Do you want me to go on the 30-minute?
No, go back to the 30-minute. Alright, don't move yet. Just what's the range from here to here?
What, from this candle?
Yeah.
What, all the way down?
Yep.
So this whole candle was
14. Yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if, alright, how could we have caught this whole move right here? You could have, after this candle created its top wick, you could have put a stop above that and entered once price passed the low of the previous wick. But at the same time, you got nasty price action to the left. It's Monday, New York, so you're still waiting for the market to kind of set up for you. So you don't want to force any kind of trades in here. But you also do want to always look for how you could have caught that big move. Because I think that's 30 pips right there that we just missed. But that's completely okay. Because there's going to be plenty of opportunity throughout the week.
Yeah. So we're looking, I was just about to say, looking on the hourly now has closed below this area. So if we're looking at Yeah, so the hourly, top of the hourly is like 20 pips. Yeah, so I think personally, because we've had this big move down and the hourly's closed below, I think if we can get like a 30-minute resistance formed here, it will
Or 15 or 5.
yeah, or 15-minute. Well, I would personally take on the 30, but obviously we're both trading at the same time. To continue moving down to this support would be nice.
Exactly.
So yeah, should we check it out in the 15 minutes?
Yeah, definitely. See what it's doing. And it looked like it already did its retest.
Yeah, let me move this over.
Was there any news?
I don't think so. Let me check. No news. Or not anything of some significance anyway.
Got it.
Right. So yeah, looking on the 15 minute, we're approaching this like minor support. So yeah, I'd probably want to see a resistance formed here, because we have this support here as well on the 30 minute. But I think that move down was a fake out. Yeah, that got corrected. In fact, I think it even reacted. Prices even reacted to. Oh, how do I zoom out? I'll zoom out for a sec. Here we go. That's better. So I think even price reacted to this previous support that we have here. So that was looks like we're reacting to that area. So
I'd like to break that.
yeah, to continue moving down.
Yeah, we already missed the trade. We're not going to kill ourselves for it. But again, it's Monday, and you got plenty of opportunity.
Mhm.
Yeah, we definitely need to get new computers.
Yeah, I know. I certainly do.
Is it laggy on your end?
Not as such. To be fair,
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't seem to be. Is it laggy for the YouTube?
No, not for the YouTube at all. I guess I'm just the only one experiencing it. It's very laggy on my end.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
It's all good though.
Yeah, just have to bear with it. Oh, I see what you mean. It's starting to go laggy again now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Yeah, stream looks really good, but on my end, it's
Yeah,
hard to.
I think once I get a new computer system, maybe it's going to be the best time to start doing the lives.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, let's start recording these and
Yeah,
putting
'cause
them
when we
in.
do the recordings, obviously there's no issues, and we just fly right through it. So maybe that's going to be better.
What we'll do is we'll ask questions on our Instagram stories, and you guys can answer those through the week, and then we'll answer them all on the
Yeah, I mean, we
session.
could always. I don't know what the YouTube thinks about it, but we could always, instead of doing the simulation, because it seems to be messing up. But when we do the live stream without the program on, like there's no issues with it. So we could always do like a question time on YouTube.
Yeah.
Might work. Yeah, it looks like we've reacted to this support here, so you probably want to wait for a break of this support.
Either that or this could be a fake out again.
Yeah, potentially.
That could be the real support right there. And it could be forming a bottom wick right now to start coming up. And after that candle closes, we'll know which direction it's going. What is
Yeah,
this?
I mean, because technically, right, when candles come up, this candle, as it's coming up, it's going to be looking to its immediate left, and it's going to see this clean move coming down from this support. So
Exactly.
yeah.
So you could technically take a buy right now. with stops below that current candle. I think you could at least catch 10 pips out of that, but well, again, it's Monday. It's not the ideal setup. But that's a huge rejection candle right there. You guys want to keep an eye out for that. But I do see this maybe coming up. Yeah. Yeah, once this candle right here, this is a 30-minute candle, so it's strong confirmations. Once that makes its bottom wick and then starts to flip bullish again, that's where you want to enter with stops below that candle. You could at least catch 10 pips out of that, move stops right to break even, and that's your session for the day.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably what I would have done.
Yeah, I see that. This is lagging again. I don't know whether it's worth just.
Yeah, if you want to cut it, we could just do that and.
Yeah, I feel a bit bad, like wasting people's time. I know, like obviously we're still.
We answered some good questions for them, and it's not like it's just a wash. But just know that we'll be putting these out, not live, but we'll be asking you guys questions throughout the week. We can answer them, and we'll do our own simulation random date. You know, it's not like we're gonna know what's happening. It's still gonna be live for us.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to really show you what it's like to simulate and the benefits you get from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep on here.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it's worth doing, but we could potentially do like a live stream, like question time on a weekly basis. Maybe people send us some trades they took during the week, and we could review them. Maybe that's an idea. Because it seems to be the simulation, the actual program that's causing the lag.
Yeah, that's the problem. See, it's good for them on YouTube, but for us, it's so laggy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just annoying, to be honest, to sit.
Do you trade the higher time frame trend direction, or happy taking trades against the overall trend? I like trading with the overall trend, and I'll wait. Like if price is in an uptrend, I'll wait for support to be formed instead of trading against the trend. I'll wait for that support to be formed for me to continue the trend. It's actually fine on my end. I don't know if anyone wants to sit in the lag. Stefanosfx, send a Zoom link. Zoom link for what, brother? Yeah, I think we should just cut this and
yeah.
We'll get a quality. We both need new computers, and we'll be able to live stream on a daily basis. Because I'm planning on, like, with my mentorship, opening that up on October 28th. I'm looking to live stream every day for him.
Nice.
So I'm gonna need a new computer. Have you been shopping at all? Like, do you know what you would want?
What, in terms of the computer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the one that I want, yeah. It's just,
I don't know too much about computers.
Nah, neither, to be honest. I just kind of went into a shop and just said, what's the best PC? And they just said, oh, it's going to cost you a lot. I was just like, okay, I'll have to save up for a while then.
Yeah, use your trading profits.
Yeah. I haven't even made my first withdrawal yet. Still yet to do that.
So guys, I would have entered as price past the low of this candle with stops above the previous 30-minute.
So he's
I think it came up to retest that, and now it's going to come down. I think it's going to retest the low it just formed down here at 147.573.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I think we should call it there. It's pretty irritating. It's done this all over again, but
even though we didn't use the software, we still called 2 trades for him and showed him basic price action. Yeah, that's we just called 2 trades.
Yeah.
But guys, keep that stuff in mind. What we're looking at right there, and that candle specifically, where it just rejected that bottom and then came up. I showed you an entry on that, and then we showed you where we would have caught sells right here. All right, let's answer the rest of these questions, and then I guess we'll cut it, and then we'll start doing our own session maybe tomorrow
Yeah.
or throughout this week. Let's lock down the time this week, and
Mhm.
maybe we'll do a couple.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. We'll get through a few.
All right, it's actually fun on my end. All right, when do you change your bias? I changed my bias. Really, just I'm studying candles. You got to be fluid in the market. Yeah, I'm not saying like, all right, you just took a buy, you lost the trade, and now you're going to take a sell. That's way different than actually changing your bias to really reading the candles, waiting a little bit, waiting some time, and then realizing, all right, it's really a sell. I'm going to take the sell right here. So it's completely different. You want to be fluid in the market. Stefanos, when are you opening up your mentorship? October 28th. I'm starting the vetting in the beginning of October, and honestly now, like the people I talk to, I'm kind of getting a feeling of who I would want in it. Anything with SSD hardware will help processor. Shane knows what he's talking about.
We need to get Shane down. Help us out.
Yeah, Shane, head out to London.
Come down. Come and fix my computer.
You eat on this trade almost every time. Not too sure what that means.
I think he's talking about when price makes a low, forms resistance, and comes down.
Oh yeah, this is my setup. This is bread and butter right here. But I did see that, on the buy, even though I'm bearish overall, and I do think it's stalling out on like the daily and the 4-hour, I do think that there was enough range and there was a nice clean move to the left where we could have traded the retracement. I don't normally do that, but there was enough pips right there where we could have at least caught 10 pips after that huge rejection candle. So that's what I was looking at. But my main trade again would be that sell that just happened right here, and we would have caught 10 right there.
So he said initially you wanted to take a sell, then you changed to buy. What makes you change your bias? Well, I think for me personally, it's not just about changing the bias, because overall I've still got a bias of sells, right? We look at the higher time frames, we look at the daily needs to come down, make a retracement. 4-hour has broken this support, so we still got the sells bias in hand. 1 hour is coming back down below that level. But I think what Stefanos was what he was doing,
I see that fake out.
Yeah, exactly. So what he did was he realized that, okay, well maybe we're not coming down yet. So we have an opportunity to take a scalp on a buy, and then even if price comes down to what we could have done, I got in. We would have taken the buy essentially. Or for someone like you, or someone or anyone who may think, okay, well, I can't take a sell now, so I'm just going to wait for a better confirmation of the sell. You can keep the same bias, just looking for a different idea.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
And also, like, if you just look to the left, like look what happened recently. It looks like March 1st. I guess this was the Friday of the previous week. It did the same exact thing. It reacted to this level and it just shot up. So I'm gonna take the probability that, all right, price might react to that area again. All right, I see this bullish candle right here that rejected hard at 147.428, and it closed back into the range. And then the next candle, I would have waited for it to create the bottom wick, and then I would have taken it as it passed the high of that previous candle. And like I said, you're looking at what happened previously, and you're trying to see if history is going to repeat itself. The second trade you called out, would you enter as price past the previous 30-minute low? Yes. Yeah, I would have entered this after it created its top wick. I would have entered right down here with stops above. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So he's talking about once the candle broke the low of, I'll put the red line there, and he would have his stop up above this area to target the low. And it's
an impulse entry.
Yeah, and then Shane said that 30-minute retracement of consolidation break is solid liquidity grab on the 4-hour to continue price downward. Yeah, Yeah, exactly, because obviously the 4 hour came down, closed below this support. So now the next 4 hour came up, grabbed some liquidity to continue moving down. So when we look at that on the smaller time frames, essentially it did do a fake out. So that's when we talk about in terms of it's all what you look for. So Stefanos might see this and say, okay, well, we know that this the bias is sells, but it looks like we've rejected this area now. We might not see that move down till London close later on in the day. And if we have a support formed and we have a clean candle coming down, then we have an opportunity to scalp and to take a buy. Or you could say, well, I don't want to take the buys because it would be counter trend. I'm going to wait for a price to come up, do a retracement, form a resistance, and then take a sell. So that's why it's exactly what you see, but everything that happened was anticipated essentially. It's just about where you feel most comfortable taking the position. I know a lot of people would feel a lot more comfortable in the trade that Stefanos was talking about once we had the resistance form to come and retest the low. Most people are going to wait for that setup because they know then that they've got their 80% or whatever probability behind them. But other people may say, okay, well, I'm going to wait for price to come down, create a low, and then if a support is formed, because we have this clean traffic now, and we've eradicated this poor area to the left, I could potentially look to take a small buy. So it all depends. It all depends on.
That sell is the ideal. That's the ideal trade for any kind of beginner trader that's in here. And most of the time, that's what I wait for. Like I said, if I'm overall bearish, I'll wait for the resistance to be formed for me to be able to take that sell. But in this case, where I saw price shooting up previously to the left, and then the rejection candle right down here, I saw the fake out on the 1 hour. So I'm thinking, all right, maybe we are starting to come up. Just in case, I can at least grab 5 to 10 pips out of that. And I'll just secure, move stops to break even, maybe not even leave a runner. But I can catch that just in case it doesn't fall and it does continue bullish. I'm just fluid in the market now, so I can see kind of. I can't predict exactly what's going to happen, but I know GJ so well now that I could see that there's at least 5 to 8 to 10 pips that we could have grabbed right there. But all right, so yeah, let's redo this this week. And I guess the session's over right there, 1700. I'm not sure what time that actually is on a Monday.
That would be London close.
Okay, so yeah, let's finish this up next week, and we'll do a different date. We'll post this on our YouTube channel, and we'll start doing that on a regular basis. Now that we know, like, all right, we've tried doing the live stream a couple times, and I just don't think our computers are up to standard for it. Maybe we just have to play with a few things, but let's just we'll do our sessions on our own, and then we'll post the whole thing on YouTube, and you guys are going to get a ton of value from that. Just us going back and forth. There's no lag. Us talking about the pair, what we think is going to happen. There's going to be a ton of value in those.
100%. But yeah, we'll still play around with it, see if we can sort it out. But just gotta just see what happens. But yeah, thanks for coming on anyway, mate. But sorry about the lag. And thanks everyone for coming on.
I think it wasn't even laggy for them on YouTube. It's just, it is for us, so it's hard for us to even do this. Understanding all what you guys are talking about is truly a blessing. All right, awesome, man. Sindo, make it. That's cool.
Wicked. So we're gonna call it there. We'll see you guys for whenever we do our next video.
Yeah. We'll probably do it Monday or Tuesday, and we'll put it up right there. But Harrison, if you could send me this video, save it and send it.
Yeah. Got it.
I'll throw this on my YouTube channel as well for you.
All right.
It's more like a Q&A.
Nice. Yeah, we'll just have to call it like a Q&A session.
And if you could send me that graphic designer, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'll do that all this afternoon, mate.